with a fresh, all-new episode of NBA 2K25.
This week, we're starting off with your top assists. For those helping make those plays out there, this top play segment is for you.
And the rest of you get to decide who did it best. Get ready to vote.
Hey everyone, this is Sacramento Kings public address announcer Scott Moak, and it's all about the playmakers today.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello and welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they go up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Walter, and it's Barrett in at small forward. And for the Trailblazers, Anthony Simons out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Kamare in at the 4 spot. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
Now here's Quickley, and blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. And here's Simons outside, knocks down the triple.
Well, you see that quick release, and Simons right on the money.
To the middle, here's Pirtle, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Avdia. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here's Kamare. He's guarded by Barnes. Klingon's shot is off. Here's Walter. Another shot. Pass to Barnes. Here's Walter. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
Okay, young fella. Look, I'll tell you this. Do not test Donovan Klingon. They just learned that the hard way. You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
That one falls for Grant. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league, and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Pirtle with the bucket.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Now Portland with it. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
Barrett passes to Quickley. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickley's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Free throw drops for Quickley. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Avdia, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Quickly. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. Kicks it out to Barnes from behind the arc. Quickly outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Barrett. Walter from outside. Simons with a rebound. Trailblazers lead by 4. Pass to Klingon. To the left wing. Here's Kamari. He's guarded by Barnes. Going inside. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. They recover it. Second chance shot. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 4. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 20. And they're pushing it up. Here's Simons. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. And Toronto calls time here. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. Second, the Raptors, the Trailblazers in 5th.
Both of these teams have been so physical. 2 of the best rebounding the ball over the last 10 games.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's Shed. 11 points for him last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Out to the wing. Here's Robinson. Portland with a rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make or miss lead.
Pass to Walter. A minute 42 left in the first quarter here. And here's the fast break. Here's Sharpe. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Raptors have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Walter. Here's Shed. And again, Toronto, no good. Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Grant. And down it goes. 2 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Shed. He's covered by Simons. Shed, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Portland leading by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shed taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Thibault, he's checked in for Simons. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. And he's good on the second. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Outside Sharp. 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. Henderson for 3. Here's Williams. Outside for Grant. Outside Thibault. The 3-ball. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Robinson.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
He takes it in. Shed. That's good. Here's Henderson. Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Stand back in your early coaching days, what was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. So for the Raptors right now, Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Scotty Barnes is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Barnes. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Here's Henderson. Toronto making their last shot. Goes back up. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Quickly into the lane. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Here's Henderson. Rebound Toronto.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The floater. Henderson misses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Avdia against Barrett. Charity stripe shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Yeah, very efficient shooter from inside the arc. Henderson can beat you in a plethora of ways.
Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
Now here's Avdia. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against New York.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. trailing by 5.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
For Portland, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Avdia. Henderson outside. Back to Avdia. Williams passes to Avdia. Thibault on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 3 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 3. Quickly passes to Boucher, and he banks in the layup.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. Can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Timeout called. Portland.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Well, big group substitution here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Kamara. Sharp, he's checked in for Thibault. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. Now here's Sharp. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against New York.
And another key for them was his rebound. Just a great effort.
Yeah, Simon's putting all of his speed to work on that drive.
Raptors trail by 3. To the left side wing. Here's Walter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Left side Sharp. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Out to the right wing. Back to Quickly. Pass to Walter from the arc. Simons with a rebound. Trailblazers lead by 5. Sharp. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Here's Battle. Defended by Avdia. Here's Walter. The 3. It's rebounded by Grant.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Sharp. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Quickly. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
For Portland, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Simons against Quickly. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of this one. Outside for Grant. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Grant's got 7. Here's Bobo.
Trailblazers foul. Jeremy Grant. First personal foul.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Raptors. 2 shots.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And we finished off one half of play. It's the Trailblazers leading by 10. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
27.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They lead by 10. Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now we just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Playing on the road is definitely more of a challenge, but you know that coming in. They didn't seem all well prepared for this environment. I'm sure the coach is trying to coach them up and change the momentum in their favor.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. We've got Anthony Simons. Also Avdia out there. Jeremy Grant out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 4. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Now here's Simons. Three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, wait, big finish, big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
So it's Portland now. The Raptors making their last shot. Tries a 10-footer, and it's Portland scoring again.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Kicks it to Quickly. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Quickly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Pass to Simons. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Barrett passes to Quickly. Inside. Avdia finds Simons. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
That's just a strong effort by Grant to follow the miss and save the possession.
Right side Barnes. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
He goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This is why you got to keep pace with Simons, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
Quickly passes to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Here's Walter, defended by Avdia. The 3 from Quickly. Portland with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. might be time to try something different.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Here's Shed. Uses the glass on the layup. Shed's got his third basket on the night right there.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's Henderson. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. Quickly outside. Pass to Shed. Quickly against Sharp.
2 minutes remaining.
Quickly passes to Barnes.
2 minutes.
Tries again. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Abdia. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming. He gets there to knock it away.
Klingon, he's checked in from Portland.
Klingon.
.143 left in the third quarter. Outside Thibault. 6 to shoot. Back to Henderson. Tries it from 16. Good on the jump shot. Henderson's got 9.
Well, Henderson utilizes the whole floor. He's just looking for the best shot he can get.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offense in transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Now here's Sharp. Over quickly. Pass to Williams. Right side Thibault. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
And the size of Klingon alone makes him a tough cover.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Walter, he's checked in for Quickly.
Yet known for his size and defense, Klingon has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
Here's Walter. Yet to see a basket.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The teardrop. Barnes with the rebound. Raptors trail by 17. Here's Battle. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Toronto shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Battle at the line for 1.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. The drive by Henderson. Oh, he cracks it down right on top of Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Walter from outside. They get it back. Kicks it out to Barnes. And stolen by Williams. Henderson against Pirtle. Got it. Henderson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Portland ahead. They lead by 18. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
So for the Raptors right now, we've got R.J. Barrett, Walter out there with Chris Boucher, and it's Mobo in at power forward. Now the Blazers on the move. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Man, once Simons found his rhythm, he's been nonstop.
Pass to Walter. Let's go with a three. Portland with a rebound.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
It's Sharp on the wing. Back to Simons. With the second effort. And he lays it up and in. Simons has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Pass to Boucher. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Greg.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, and it has turned into something much, much greater.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Simons with it. Launches a three. Again, Simons missing.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Trailblazers lead by 20. Simons passes to Graham. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence. He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Outside Sharp. Pass to Simons. The three. Rebound Toronto. Looking ahead to their next one, playing at Phoenix. They'll match up against the Suns. That'll be the third stop of this four-game trip. Here's Boucher. Chalk up two there.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
And the Blazers making a change here. Afdia's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Quickly's checked in. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. And the foul called on Emmanuel Quickly. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Raptors. 15-point game. Back to Simons. From the line, 5 to shoot. Here's Sharp. They can't stop the run with that one. Raptors trail by 15. Barrett passes to Boucher and finished off by Boucher.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Simons. Rebound Toronto. Mobo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Walter. Tipped. Now the Blazers on the move. Looking to end this cold spell. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Boucher. Walter from outside. Rebounded by Kamari.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Knocks it loose. Here's Simons.
2 minutes in the game.
Toronto grabs the miss. Pass to Mobo. Kicks it to Quickly.
Trailblazers foul. Anthony Simons. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
And he knocks down the first one. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Jeremy Grant comes in for Sharp.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities. I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Good.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops.
Simons up top, guarded by Quickly. Simon's shot is good.
Wow. Fancy stuff from Anthony Simons.
Raptors trail by 14. Quickly passes to Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Simons.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes.
Scotty Barnes.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Clingan. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.